What an insane night of Champions League action, guys. I mean, that Real Madrid Bayern Munich game looked like an absolute blockbuster. As you can see, I'm in the Arsenal kit. I actually went to the game tonight, and that's why this video is coming out a bit late. So apologies for that, but we're going to get straight into it, guys. Obviously, Arsenal through to the semi-finals. I'm over the moon with that. But the game itself, boy oh boy, absolute stinker. But we're going to break down both games today. Obviously, we did yesterday, so go check that out if you are new, guys. But make sure you're smashing the like, subscribing, of course. But let's get straight into the video, guys. Guys, I'm going to be straight up. It may have been the worst game I ever went to, but we got through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And I'm over the moon with that, I'm going to be honest, because I was shitting myself watching this. Like, it was so bad in terms of quality. I mean, if you were to put two opposite games like against each other, it would be these. Because look at this game and just look at this game. Not just the scoreline, but everything you need to know is in the stats as well, guys. Because look at the state of it. 50-50 possession. 15 shots with half of them going nowhere near to going in. And you know what? Sporting gave it a good go, man. And I'm not going to lie. They probably should have been 2-0 up at half-time. Maybe at least one. They had some good chances. But then in the end, they kind of fizzled out. And we dealt with it well. I mean, defensively, we were solid. But I've said this multiple times. I hate repeating myself. As long as we get the results and we have gone through, that's all I care about. But at the same time, when you're at home in the Champions League, with our record being so good, and we've played some good football in the Champions League earlier on in the season, it's not a great look. It's not a great look. Now, obviously, we're there to be entertained as fans. We know this. But we got the result. But just watching us today was bad, guys. It was really bad. Like, we play like this quite a bit recently, but it's the risk-averse nature of it. You'll get the ball in a good space. Instead of playing the risky pass forward, maybe losing it. No, pass it backwards. Sideways, backwards, back to the keeper. Raya, shaky as well on the ball. It was horrible to watch at times. But I will say, I've said it multiple times, this front three is horrible. It doesn't work. We know this. But it just showed again today. I mean, it is the Champions League quarterfinal, but it was really poor. There's no cohesion in this attack with the rest of the team. Like, you're looking at when the midfielders pick up the ball, and it's just non-existent in terms of cohesion. Like, make the run, no. Come short. Like, it's such a mess, guys. It's such a mess. Gyökeres was starved today. But then again, he had one or two chances, and he didn't take them. And that's what you're going to get in a game like this, probably. Madueke was poor before he came off. Martinelli was really poor. Zubimendi I thought was okay. Like, he got the player of the match. He was a lot better than he has been, because recently he's been really bad. Like, in terms of not doing anything positive, just passing it backwards and forwards. I mean, sideways, like I've been saying. But he took a bit more risks. He drove the ball forward as well today. But we're clutching at straws. Eze looked bright in little spells, gave the ball away a few times, but I don't mind it as long as you take risks. And that's what he did. And fair play to him. He had a few half shots. Probably should have done better with, but we know sometimes he's the only difference maker we've got in this current team. In terms of something from nothing. He can bang one from 30 yards. Can any of these attackers? No. So it is a bit worrying. And with the injuries piling up, Madueke now out. Hopefully it's not serious, because he is an outlet for sure. He's definitely got qualities about him. He's really inconsistent, but that is why he's a backup. And when he's a backup, it's okay. But when you're relying on him every game, I get he's 50 mil or whatever, but hey, man, it's not looking good. Martinelli as well, it's the same thing. His Champions League record's great, but when he starts games, more often than not, you're going to get a performance like this. Rice, obviously, steady. Like, there was no standout, really, guys. I'm going to be honest. The defence did their job, though. Fair play to them. I mean, Sporting did find it quite easy in this first half to break through our team in terms of finding gaps and attacking quite well. I mean, we got away with one or two. They hit the post with a really good effort. I can't remember who it was, but that was really bad. I'm not watching this game back. I refuse to do it, guys. I'm sorry. So if I've missed things, I've missed things. I thought the ref was a bit poor today. I'm not going to lie. It seemed every 50-50 he was giving it to Sporting, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. We were shocking. Havertz came on, didn't do much. Dalman, I will say, made an impact for sure. He looked way more direct. But it is kind of with Dalman, he's not like being overcoached, if that makes sense. He's free to just do what he wants, which is what I love to see. But that's what you need to let players do, man. Like, I get this front three is absolutely awful in terms of comparing it to the likes of Bayern Munich, even Atletico, PSG, but there's enough quality when our team's fully fit to take more risks in our play and attack more. Like, it's really frustrating, and I said it in a previous video. As long as we win something, Premier League, of course, being the priority, then it's fine. But I need to see a change of style after that, because it's really hard to watch recently. And especially when we're not getting results. But even when we are, sometimes it's horrible, man. It's horrible to watch. Jesus did okay when he came on. Not enough quality. He nearly scored, to be fair to him. And Trossard did hit the post from a corner. But, guys, I'm clutching at straws. Like, I don't remember too much in this game. They got quite unlucky, Sporting, to be fair to them. They had a few chances. Look at that. Not much, but that one big chance was quite a big one. But we limited them to next to nothing. We defended well. Like, you expect it. But come on, man. You're at home. You've got the foundation in your defence. You know you can defend well. We've looked a bit shaky. But in this game, you got away with a few. Now attack them. And the second half, not much better, man. We started to attack a bit more. But it was just like, please do something. Please. And it wouldn't come. But I'm not going to be negative. I'm overjoyed with getting to the semi-final, but we really need to step it off. If we play like this against Atleti, we're getting smoked. Because Atleti, yeah, we beat them 4-0 in the league phase, but league phase is different, guys. It's Simeone masterclass against Barca. They're a good team, man. They're a good team. And they've got individuals that can hurt you. Like Alvarez, like Lookman, like Griezmann at 35. Still doing well. Llorente. They've got really good players. And no disrespect to Sporting, but Atleti have got a lot better in terms of a squad. So it's going to be a test, man. And we're away first, so we need to fix up. But more importantly, we got a big one against Man City at the weekend. And I'm praying we get a result. But let's go on to the big one, because this is the one I've been looking forward to talking about, guys. Real Madrid away at the Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich, who were 2-1 up from the first leg, which was a brilliant game as well. I'm really annoyed they put these at the same time. Like, I would have happily... I watched the wrong game yesterday as well. I watched PSG Liverpool, which was for hate watch purposes, but I was switching to the Barca game, which looked amazing. And again, obviously, I was always going to watch my team, but this game, man, I need to watch the full match highlights. I've watched the highlights, the extended ones now, and it was insane, man. What a game, because Real Madrid, they'll be kicking themselves here, man. They could have got this to at least extra time. Fair play to Bayern Munich, and I do think they are the deserved going through team from this tie. They were better over both legs. But Real Madrid, they were well and truly in this tie, man. I mean, in the first half, guys, I'm not going to lie. I actually think Real Madrid were doing better. In terms of attacking, they looked more threatening. They were very good. And I know you're looking at the stats and you're thinking, are you sure? But look, they're quite even, guys. They are quite even from that first half. And that XG is really, really inflated by Pavlovic's goal, which we're going to get to, because that was horrible. Horrible defending and goalkeeping. But speaking of horrible goalkeeping, I mean, what the hell is Neuer doing for that first goal? He had an absolute world-class performance last week. But this is Neuer at 40, guys. I saw it live in the flesh when they played... Arsenal played Bayern Munich and we beat them 3-1. Neuer made a few bad errors. But today, I mean, why on earth would he misplace a pass like that a minute in? It's the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time. He gets the ball at his feet. All he has to do is hit it to Elise, hit it up the pitch, hit it anywhere. What does he do? Aimlessly clear the ball out straight to Goulet with the goal gaping. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Goulet. I know it's an open goal, but it's a great first-time finish in a pressurised game here. So, big up to Goulet, man. He was very good this game, but that's a good goal to make it 1-0 and to literally equal the aggregate already. 30 seconds in, 2-2 on aggregate, and you're thinking, oh, shit. They're well and truly in this now, Real Madrid. They've started really well, but to be fair to Bayern, they got a corner and they took advantage of it. I mean... Lunin, the lack of presence is crazy. Courtois, I really don't think that goes in with Courtois there. It's a great delivery from Kimmich. How is Pavlovic open like that as well? Whoever's marking him, I can't remember. Shocking, but I think it's more on Lunin, guys. He's literally just wailing there in the net, basically. There's no chance he's going to save it. It's really poor goalkeeping. He's got to come out and claim it. At least punch it. Do something. It's shocking keeping, but hey, man, band for band keeping errors. Crazy, but that was 1-1, and it was really game on, because I thought Madrid, they looked very dangerous in that first half, from what I saw. I mean, they were finding it really, they were really managing to break. They were managing to break on Bayern, and obviously we're going to get into Bayern because they had some good performances. But this is what I've said about teams like Bayern Munich. They've got a brilliant, brilliant attack, probably the best in the world. In terms of them and PSG, they've got the best output by far. But in terms of defence, they take a lot of risks, guys, and you can really get at them. I mean, individually, like Upamecano, I rate him. I think he's a good centre-back. Tar, I'm not as convinced. And Lima's been doing a shift at left-back, but he's more of a right-back. And Stanisic is okay, but it's not a great defensive back four if you compare it to others. And they can be got at. They've been solid for a lot of the season, especially in Germany. I'm not going to take anything away from them. But that is where you can get at them. And with guys like Mbappe, Vinny, Gullet, like, you can really hurt them. And they did in that first half. They did well. And obviously, we're going to get to the Gullet goal because the free kick, I watched it and I watched it back again. And I have a feeling it could have been a dive. I think it was Brahim. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a little bit of a dive, guys, to win the free kick. But I need to watch it back. If he gets a slight touch, then it's probably a foul. But the free kick, I mean, it's a good free kick. Don't get it twisted. Great technique from Gullet. They thought it was going to be Trent. But again, you're looking at Neuer, guys. Why is he falling into the net like that? I don't know, man. I think he should save that. It's not right in the corner. He tries to palm it away, but he ends up hitting it in the net. Now, guys, with this game here, I need the full match highlights. But from what I've watched in the extended highlights, it looked like a bit of an error again from Neuer, guys. An experienced keeper. I think he's got to save it, man. It's a great free kick, though. And it's 2-1, guys. 2-1 Real Madrid. They've done it again. They've equaled it again on aggregate. This is a mental game. I'm going to be so honest. And the Kane goal, I'm just talking about goals here because this is a blockbuster tie with 7 goals. So that's my main talking points. Harry Kane's goal, I'm sorry, but Real Madrid, this is the problem with having Vinny and Mbappe. Because, yes, they both got a goal contribution, but out of possession, off the ball, this is PSG the opposite. PSG as a collective press the hell out of you. And with Real Madrid, how on earth is Upamecano allowed to step in like this? Mbappe and Vinny basically let him walk through them. He has the ball at his feet, drives forward, and fizzes a pass into Kane, who obviously Trent's got to be doing way better. He's ball watching, not watching his man, Harry Kane, the best striker in the world, giving him all the time he needs to slot it in. It's shocking defending as well. Don't get it twisted, but I think Mbappe, Vinny, and as a collective, they got to do way better there, man. I don't know how they've let Upamecano waltz through like that, but it's great play from him to get the assist. Really proactive from him. And it's, again, Bayern in the lead. It was band for band, guys. It was goal for goal. This is what you want from a Champions League quarterfinal. Peak entertainment. Peak entertainment. But credit to Real Madrid, because as much as they had a few errors at the back, they made up for it in terms of counters and transitions. Because Mbappe's goal, we need to see this more often from him. Where has this been? Because we know the talent. We know he is, if not the best player in the world on his day. But when he's gone to Real Madrid, it hasn't quite worked with the team balance. He's been individually delivering in terms of stats, but you need him in the big moments like this to really step up. Last year, knocked out by Arsenal. This is big from Mbappe. Big from Mbappe, that goal, because it's a great surging run. Now, don't get it twisted. Vinny does really well to isolate Tar, and he does very well. Plays the ball in, but it's Mbappe's surging run. He goes in behind the centre-backs, sprints in the box, and it's a great finish. It's a great finish. But Where has that been? You don't see it enough. And with Real Madrid, the problem with them is they don't perform like this in terms of attack and intent in the league. In La Liga, they do stupid stuff all the time. Defensively, attack, Vini and Mbappe as a duo, it doesn't work a lot of the time. They need to treat every game like this game. Yeah, they lost in the end, but they gave it a real go. And if it wasn't for a main event, which we're going to talk about, a red card, they could have actually got this to extra time, maybe even won. But at halftime, you can't say it's not deserved. I think Madrid did really well in terms of soaking up the pressure and making the most of their attacks. It was really good to watch. Don't get it twisted. Bayern had their chances, but I thought Madrid were the better team going into that second half. But second half, again, real entertainment, man. I need these full match highlights now. I need to sit down and take in that 90 minutes because this looked crazy. There were lots of chances, guys. There were lots of chances. And if you're looking at individuals, Mbappe and Vini defo had chances. And you'd expect them to do better. Vini hit the bar, which was very unlucky. But again, luck and also them not taking advantage. You may look back at that as guilt-edged, especially for players like this. They had chances, guys. They really did. But Bayern Munich had chances as well. And it was very late. Very late drama because you're looking at the subs here. I mean, I think Militao's massive, by the way, for them at the back. He's massive, but Davies came on for Stanisic. He was injured. Musiala, by the way, came on for Gnabry. What a player. But this one baffled me. I mean, why did Arbeloa take off Brahim Diaz for Camavinga? Brahim Diaz looked like he was having a good game, to be honest. And he's very good on the ball. Why would you sacrifice your attacking outlet for a midfielder, for an extra body in the midfield? It didn't make any sense. Valverde Bellingham, that works. You got loads of energy. You got creativity with Bellingham. What was that sub? I really don't get that. I don't get it, guys. Especially because they're equal in aggregate. The job's not finished. The job's not finished. So I don't know what he's doing. But that was a silly sub in my opinion. Because 20 minutes later, he's got a red card. Now you're looking at Camavinga. It's poor from him. Because he's got to know better. He's not a kid anymore. Like, it's silly to do that in such a high magnitude game. But then you're looking at it again. Is it enough for a second yellow? Yes, he's time wasting, but I think the ref maybe could have given the benefit of the doubt because it's a huge game and you can't let it be spoiled by a red card like that. And I do think that massively impacted the game. I do think it kind of basically sealed the win for Bayern. Not taking anything away, like they did deserve it at the end of both legs, but Real Madrid, that was a real turning point. And I think if that was my player, I'd be pissed. But I'd also be pissed at them. So it's kind of more than 50-50 because it's silly from him, man. No discipline. Why on earth would he time waste on a yellow, knowing that's a second yellow offence? But at the same time, the ref could have just added on the time he wasted. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. But, oh, God. The final dagger came with Diaz. It's a great back heel from Musiala. You're looking at some of the defenders for Madrid. They've got to step out and close him down quicker. And the midfield as well. They're just standing there trying to block it. But Diaz does brilliantly to cut in and shoot. Bangs it. Big goal. Big player as well. This attack. What a joke. And that's tie over pretty much. But I'm not mentioning enough the individual performances that I saw in the highlights. Kimmich looked brilliant. I've said it before. He's one of the best midfielders in the world. He is world class at what he does. Brilliant line breaking passes. He's so good and well rounded. Upamecano I thought was good. Pavlovic did a shift as well. Olise Diaz Kane for me did well. I mean, Olise is so exciting, man. Every time he picks up the ball, he had multiple instances in this game where he cuts in and shoots. He does that signature move where he just cuts in and curls it. Top bins every time. Lunin had to make a save for one. The other went just over. And his goal came from that exact move. But he was brilliant. The intent, you can really see it. What a player he's turned into since coming to Bayern Munich. Brilliant, man. Terrifying as well. Because players like him, Yamal, the best wingers, Doué, all these guys, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, striker, but you get my point. They are really fearless players. They just do not care about this whole boring robotic play. They will go at their defender, and I love to see it. But it's brilliant from him in the end to get the goal that wins it, because it's such a good finish, man. We knew he was going to leave with something after the off the pitch stuff with him nonchalant, but brilliant, man, brilliant. He cuts in, sprints at the Madrid defense, and bangs it top bins to seal the game. 6-4 on aggregate. What a way to do it. Now, obviously that leaves, I've already talked about all the other games. Go check out yesterday's video. It leaves it with PSG Bayern. What a game. Thank the Lord it is not on the same time as Arsenal. If they'd done that somehow, I would have complained to them myself. But 2 more games remaining for the final, guys. I can't believe we're in the final 4. It is brilliant. But we got a job to do, man. A lot before this, obviously. This is a few weeks away. So we need to focus on the Prem for now. But PSG Bayern, that's going to be a blockbuster and a half. That's going to be the biggest game ever. And everyone's calling this the Haram Derby now. I get it, defensive teams, but come on, man. I don't think it will be. They're going to have both go for it, in my opinion. But knowing us, I mean, we're probably going to defend a lot. But we'll see what happens. Make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe if you're new, comment down below your thoughts if I missed anything. Follow my socials as well down in the description. But it's been Jay-Z Knows Ball, and I'm out. Peace out, guys. Take care.